Hello everyone, this is Yumiko's channel. Today I'd like to talk about the bento lunches I've been making for over 30 years. I started making bento when my son entered high school. At that time, I told him, wash and return the bento box to me. If you don't wash it, I won't make bento lunch for the next day. He washed and returned his bento box to me every day for 3 years. 4 years later, when my daughter entered high school, I told her the same thing. Wash and return the bento box to me. If you don't wash it, I won't make bento lunch for the next day. On the first day, she was too tired and didn't wash the bento box. But I found myself washing her bento box and making a bento lunch for the next 3 years. She took her bento lunch to school without ever washing the bento box herself. Later, after my son finished graduate school and started commuting from home to work, he asked me to make his bento lunches because the company cafeteria was too crowded. I agreed to do it, but I couldn't bring myself to say, wash the box and bring it back, or no lunch tomorrow. So he didn't wash his bento box. I've been making bento lunches for him for over 20 years now. My parents-in-laws live by themselves, but they became unable to prepare enough food. So my sister-in-law and my husband and I decided to take turns delivering bento lunches to them. Later, my husband's mother fell ill and was hospitalized, moving a rehabilitation facility. That led to a routine where my sister-in-law and my husband and I took turns delivering bento lunches to my husband's father 3 times a day. So these days, I make bento lunches for both my son and my husband's father. I wake up at 5:30 every morning to prepare and deliver the bento lunches by 6:30. Making bento lunches in the morning is becoming harder as I get older. So there are times when I think about giving up making it. And now I pack the food in plastic containers lined with plastic wraps. So I don't need to wash the bento boxes. Let me first explain why I kept making bento for my daughter, even though she wouldn't wash her bento box. The year after I transferred to Okazaki High School as a teacher, my daughter enrolled there as well. For the next 3 years, we both attended the same school. I know that the other students brought colorful, appetizing homemade lunches prepared by mothers who rose early in the morning. Their parents support their children's life at Okazaki High School. The reason my daughter didn't wash her bento box on that first day was simply that she had fallen asleep, exhausted from her coursework and other preparation. Understanding the situation, I made her bento lunch every day. The rest of the situation is as I described earlier. Next, I'd like to talk about the bento lunches my son takes to work. After finishing graduate school, he became fat and moved back home. When I prepared his lunches, I made sure include shredded cabbage to keep the calorie count down while ensuring a nutritionally balanced state. Then there are bento lunches for my in-law. My husband tried using a meal delivery service at one point, but his parent didn't eat much of the food. My father-in-law is 104 years old, and my mother-in-law is 97 years old. I wonder about how much longer they might be able to enjoy their meals. I want to cook delicious food for them. Between everything, I wake up at 5:30 a.m. to prepare my son's lunch and my father-in-law's breakfast and lunch. Add to that the meals for the rest of the family, and it feels like I'm constantly preparing food. That said, I find happiness in being able to do something for others at my age, and I truly enjoy my life. Bento making included. The concludes with my stories about bento. Next time, I'll talk about the math test taking place at Otemachi High School on August 23rd. Bye.